all henge tsangolola ker tutashi dele ani the thing salha bale thambadala number to tsama kawshene lagar sang lai ro ani ta thing ajo ta ngala theka dewa cha de go nga ju gi tyodong su de kapsula screen printing lai jor ta screen printing khande chugure ani gyubjat khari pheju chugure lega chidang khande di chaza chik ta thing nga ju tu chine saje chigla dre ondela tu chine jangi khu khapra re ani be sonam chimbo yi samgudro ta mixegi jinda thanda padu jinda chogyo gi nanglo ne ta khe chishu de ngala thega dewa yugidi ta di cha du ro soza tharing pha dro chen annambo sol tem ro ani quran chugi tuiche di kharesha ani lega chidang khanderesha khade do chigi doe chazang chik phal ha ko ro chidang screen bin khala ganjam ching gi go chhe di gi ne le ta chiki anju gyaka gi lega chidang ta de gi lega chidang ari gi lega chidang dis tag maro de sonza tharing do chin te ro la so annambo so khazang chik thandang gi anju chinda gowe gi chechula dan ten shu cha do re ro ani shungge gi ten shu yut ten shu ro andela khazang ye dong sue chene ani di nimu de korala mi sumge shibge lachige ani register chesha ro togo chesha ning tabane tuji chelae ro ani thadongine mutune tagara naro nanglani shue ro ta tanda tujudi ta niru dugo yor ba sonza ani togo chimewa ina register chimewa ina register chiro nanglani shue laso ani ganzo ta dogo ro.
Making these tomorrow. There's 4 colors. There's white, or 3 colors, sorry. White, tan, and orange. So I made one of these for each color. And then we'll make a screen for each one of these. I made an extra one because there's the whole thing needs to have white underneath it to make the colors show up better. All right? And
Okay, tadi kuzugi
so I'm kind of going to run through it quick, and you can ask me questions as we go if you'd like. So what I do is trim it up. We take it back here. First thing we're going to do, we're going to cut this on. This is our conveyor dryer. You put a shirt on here and it comes out at the end. The end goal is to get something like this, where there's a stencil on it. Alright, so over here is our dark room. This is the stencil, right? And you want it to be as black as possible. What it's going to do is right here, these are lights underneath. They're UV light, sunlight.
Okay.
UV light. You could do it in the sun if you wanted. You put it out in the sun, it takes like an hour. This machine, 5 seconds. So, you're going to have to cramp around a little bit. You can hold the door open and we can all see in. This is our dark room. No light. See, it's very dark. We do have a light bulb. No UV light in this light. That's why it's yellow. So I take one of these. It's a previously used screen. You can see it's been used before, but it's cleaned and scrubbed. When you use it many times, it'll leave little lines, but it's not a problem. It still works. I set it right here. Put some tape. Alright, see there's a grid, right? There's a middle line right here. I want it to be right on this middle line.
Okay.
So there's a crosshair basically. It's on that line, it's on this line. Straight. And there's a little mark I put it on right there. And that makes sure it'll be on the shirt in the same place every time. So every single shirt will be exactly the same. Go. See, it's backwards. It's forwards on this side.
Okay.
You gotta make sure it tapes. And there we go. You can see the stencil. A lot of detail in here, a lot of small detail because it's a picture. And those are halftones, which is like. Just gotta make sure there's no water in the actual stencil. Then you put it in front of a fan and let it sit for 15 minutes usually.
다다다 마신다다 마신 여유 전부 되게 건졌어 마신 여유 전부 다 데이터도 마신 봐 시다 마신 내 마신 충하지
They have the small ones, so you just swap them out. With the others of the group, so I'm sorry, I didn't know how many we had. So this is one I did earlier. I'm doing later today. This is for like a left chest, you know, like a little left chest, and this is for a sleeve that goes on the sleeve.
Okay.
So you could take it, and then I block this one off with paper, and I just do this one, and then when I'm ready to flip it, I just use the other side.
Oh.
So you get 2 in 1. So. This is special tape just for screen print. Yesterday, I want to warn you, there's ink gets everywhere. So be careful not to get it on your shirt. We can get it off, but it's kind of difficult. And if you do, see how I just got the ink on my fingers? Grab one of these. There's a hand cleaner.
Okay.
You can just wipe it off. The trash can there, trash can here. And there's also paper towels. But it's alcohol, it dries fast. As you can see, there's ink everywhere. It's very messy. Because it just happens. So you just have to be prepared. We also have hand cleaner in the kitchen. It's good for scrubbing the whole hand. So, this is called a carousel. It's a printing press. It's got, these are stations. These are stations, and these are colors. So each one of these is considered another color. This one has 10. You know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Sorry, 8 colors, 10 stations. So all we're gonna do is line this up. Stick it in here. See, there's lines right here. There's center line,
Yes.
left chest line. So I want my artwork to be lined up with that line right there.
Chest line. Chest line.
Left chest, yep. So, it's pretty close. But we can go further. Take this, unscrew. And these are called micro adjustments. What I can do is I can move it so slightly. See how it's going back and forth? So it's really close already. I didn't have to do much, but just take it a little bit. There's three knobs. This one just goes back and forth. This one pushes this side up, just this side. This one goes this side. So it's not just up, it's like the whole thing tilts. It makes easier to adjust. You do it a lot when you have multi-colors. You know, like the 5-color one or 4-color I was showing you. You're gonna put one down and then you're gonna print one. You can put another one on, and then you gotta line it up perfect. So they're on top of each other, like together like a puzzle. So once I have that on there, I just tighten it down. And we're ready to print. It's always good sometimes to double check T-square, just to make sure everything's aligned. Right along there. See, right along. So it's good. Alright. So, gotta make sure these need to be very sticky. When they get dirty, I forget which one we used yesterday. I think it's this one. Let me give it a whirl. See, also, there's a foot pedal right here, right? the foot pedal, I press it down on that machine. That's a flash dry. You print, you send it around, and then it dries it. So you send it back around, and it's not wet anymore. It's not cured like this, but it's dry enough where you can put another color on top. But we also use the dryer the flash, to make it sticky again. So I'll send it over. You want to hit the button? There you go. And that'll dry it. That'll make it sticky again.
스티키 수위다. 되게 드라이 샷이다.
Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then hit it one more time.
야, 네. 이게 걸리면 잘못하네.
네, 밀어서. 네. 책이 숨쉬 딱딱하다.
So we have lots of boxes of test prints that
Test
practice. They're mess ups and we got to redo them to make them better. So, I'll show you how to put a shirt on. Well, actually, let me show you now. This is a very big shirt. 3 extra large. So what I do, I have them over here. Stick my hands in like this, right? Turn around, just like that.
Okay.
So it'll be upside down here, and then you flip it so it's right side up. Pull it all the way down. You don't have to go all the way, just so you can see the collar. And you try to get it as straight as possible. Grab the corners, pull it back like so. You want to try to get the collar so it's not all the way off, but halfway.
Okay.
Yeah. It all depends where you put it. I make mine so it's halfway. Some people like to go all the way. I go halfway because it gives you more room to push. And you check, make sure these two are about the same, right? And do this. You can feel the seams. This one's short, so I go down. Now they're the same. I want to smooth out. Make sure it's on there good. I'll show you an example. This is one I did. This is called a squeegee. It's a rubber blade and a squeegee handle. You gotta sharpen these every once in a while, or you can buy new ones and replace them. So there's 2 ways. You have to put the ink has to go through the stencil. So you can do it with a pull, which is this. See, I pulled really hard. Or you can do a push. So I don't push down, right? This is called a flood. Just getting a surface. And then I'm gonna push hard. Most people that start will do the pull, but when you've done it a lot and a lot and a lot, then you do push, because you can do it fast. You just go boom. Just keep on doing it. So, I pick it up. Looks pretty good. Send it over. We're gonna flash it.
So what color is using? Any
This is
specific
white.
color? No color quality?
We have tons of colors everywhere. You pick your own. This is called plastisol ink.
That's all.
It's basically plastic,
Plastic.
and it goes on the shirt like this. Plastisol. And any color you want. This is white. We do a lot of white. You know, white on black, white on dark. So, see, it's not bright white.
Yeah.
So, but it's dry. Yeah. Yep. So I'm gonna do it one more time. Take it.
Yes.
It's bright now.
Brighter.
So I'm gonna do it one more time. I'm gonna send it over.
Nem. Like this, why did Yeah.
And then I have a second one. This is just the outline in orange.
Orange.
So now all this will stay white, and this line around here is going to be orange. Flood, push. And you have a full on. And that's how you do multicolor. You take it over here. Be careful not to touch. You don't want to touch it because it's still wet. You send it through here. 330 degrees and it's cured. Then you can wash it, dry it, and it won't come apart. If it's not hot enough, it'll start to peel. But I gotta make sure that it likes to go up and down in temperature. You want to check it on.
If we don't have like this machine, then what is alternative?
This
Heat press.
heat press.
Yes.
I have my own shop downtown,
Okay.
very small. And I have one of those machines over there, but it's only 4 colors and 1 station. It's small. I can make a lot of shirts though because I have this. And you just press it,
Yes.
10 to 15 seconds, 300 degrees, and it's cured. So I'll do that and I'll print another shirt.
Yes.
And then I'll take it off and then I'll do another shirt. But that is way faster. Look how big it is.
What about the quality of that paint? Will it
Ink?
be the same thing?
The ink?
Will it the product? Yeah.
Oh, if you cure it here versus
Yeah,
there?
yeah.
Oh, it should, yeah.
It's the same.
Same.
Oh.
It's just that's faster.
Oh.
Yeah. I can do 100 shirts in like 2 hours. And that'll take 3
Many more,
hours.
yes.
To set. Just save time. So we're looking for 330. It's a little high. We're going to drop it just a teeny bit. But we should get the print though. It's fine to print.
이 차우선에 말레사를 싫어.
Now, we can print your design. So, these are our practice for today. Take it. When we get to your shirts, we'll practice putting it on the right way, but this is a big empty space. That's what we do. So, there's your design, the one I showed you up front. So you just gotta make sure you get it in the groove, because you can miss very easily, left or right. You just gotta make sure it's in the middle. Yeah. So, if I want to do a pull, you start right here. You don't have to pull down here. Just you want to get most of your ink. I'll put most of the ink here a lot of times. So I can just start right here. That's a pull. So I probably want to do at least 2. 2 is good. Yesterday 2's been working the best. If you do 3, it gets too thick. But you can always double check. And it looks good. You want to try to get it about, it's 4 inches is what we aim for. I have a ruler. I always like to check to make sure we're getting, There you go. Now do a push. Yeah, good. Try another one. See how it didn't go through all the way? A little harder.
Shoot.
And then lift it and go behind the ink. Yeah, now push. Hard. Yeah, now put it back. Lift. Perfect. And then yeah, a lot of times I do this, like lift it until it gets off. And then I'll just pull straight off.
Wow.
How much?
And
The manual letter, the automatic
is
machine.
So it's got two screens. I can't show you both colors because we don't have the flash turned on. So you have to do one, then you got to heat it, and then you got to do the other one. But they do line up, and I'll show you the design that comes out. But once those are set, they're perfectly in line together. You know, it takes some time. He's got little knobs to use as well. But once it's set, all he has to do make sure all these are off. Put a shirt on. You gotta be fast. You gotta get it right. And then you get it done. But you don't have to. You don't have to have it like that. Here's how I'm slow. I don't use this machine a lot. So, you know, I'll put mine on. And then you can just do that. And then I have time to do another.
So once you are done with it, then you have to press that thing.
You can choose. You can do it manual, one at a time. Yeah, you get used to it. You just put it on, boom, put it on, boom. And then when it's done, then you can let it just go on its own to do both if it needs to go around. Sometimes you have to go around 2 and 3 times before you get every color. You have the white, you have to do it twice. You have to hit it once with the white and flash all the way around. But this is 10 shirts at a time. So this is number 1. So head number 1, you want it on. As soon as I hit this button, it does all the work for you. All you gotta do is make sure you got plenty of ink in there. And just make the shirt. Oops. I didn't put a low enough. Oopsie. Might have to fix that. So what I do is number 3 is the heater. You can also, if I do this and just let it sit, then it moves on its own. Alright. Nice and easy. Perfect. Alright, that's it. You don't need any more. Yep. Go ahead and lift. Check your fingers to make sure you don't have any ink. That's a big thing. You don't want to grab your shirt and put ink on it. So, your fingers look good?
Yes, perfect.
Cool. Pull it by the corners. The corners right here. Yep. And lift. Lift up. Yep. Alright, and pull it right off. Lay it down. Whoa.
Okay, 차서 다데. 베게 페밀라소. 차서 다서. 다디 땅서 되는 바 튕겨다 파저니. 데라단다 히트 프레스. 저 히트 나올라 차고 쇠 저거. 어디 나올 당겨다 다. 디니 튕겨다. 아, 디니 튕겨다 넘버 2. 내가 봐ben 리더. 아니 이제 근정으로 넘버 2. 아, 튕겼다. 댄서. 그래. 나 이제 또 튕겼다. 네, 댄스다. 댄스다 기라. 까우로 빼닝 좀 보세요. 네. 너. 아, 마티샤 침보로 더기라. 네. 되게 배밀라서 다시 라게 통나 와겠다. 오케이, 다 개다 돼. 안 되니 좀. 너. 따따라 너. 너. 네, 안 되니 좀. 오케이, 다 돼. ngaral size raimar samsa ngaral goya tudung pe buras ro tudung pe buras song and de tanda New Zealand quality rela sa quality tubujo on the resha okay hey that's how so number so la tanda design di tiamba ina de da model de tiamba peke Pemila Soglan Theory. Tadi Jane Caliguli number so see in Jen Caliguli thank you. Okay, Tadini Calagansam Giant Hangsa Mambudu, Mazu Gagala Megyo, an automatic machine to an Gal Toy Horium, the Delatonso, Fairwood. Okay, Lasso Ani Desala Doshin Lesso, a Teringanzutanda, Tosa de la, Ani Crazy Horse. Printing Kuranzu Resharo, Ani Kuranzu Gitanda, Une Chiki Hang Science Chikita, Chat Dendegi Patti Ship Chapo, Roa, Ani Kisi Kurangi Tajiki, Dudungi, Tawa Guchilevana, Mu Candes Langore, and Mugi Chiki Jodanda, orders Lango Yoba in a Candes show the Chatsan Chikro, Kane Abodoro. Chazanji Dushin Lapsora, Dangaran Rochashana, Pepentosar, and number to see you, Koransuki, Talega Chisada, Chigoro, Ani, so, Tudunchik, and the Koransuki Damchuswa, Nala Tabiaji, Tudun Yaburas, Sondada, Dizura. Adi, Tudun di Tatada, Napa, Jenny Gagaliro, and Delatanda. Tsundakashi Giwatane, Adit, and the Chomranagi, Nangola, Ani Gyokuligiro, so the number soya, Chigi, Wene. Dewa chiro nanglani shuen ro dire laso ani naboso degun so tasa jala gada inji mijitero che antamadela ngaranzo che dishni kemne kemguru muchi kutse kege paden to padam pegidana gyone nyud seto ani samdi tashi mendu shugu yo naboso makawshin chabu shuru che tashtele pegelo